So far, we've done a great job with the whole application. Now, in our search result, it would be awesome if we could add a map just like this and show either the location with a marker. Alright, so for example, in here, the result, we've got two rooms and we've got two markers corresponding to each location. And this is our job in this task. Let's get into it. Open our project folder and open app views page and search.html.erb. Now, if you can recall what we've done before, so obviously we just got the structure like this. So we got ID wrapper, and that ID wrapper wrap sidebar and drop article, and also we got ID wrapper, ID sidebar, widget, and sticky, and also article. And now is the time to implement the style sheet for those ID. So open app access style sheet and application.scls. All we need to do is just under here, just create those style sheet for IDs just like this. So nothing new, it's very easy to understand. So the wrapper, you got a width like this, and a margin top and bottom 0, and left right is outer. And similar to sidebar and article. Now we need to add the Google Map into our sidebar. We already done this in the room show page, so just open F, view, rooms, and open the show.html.erb. Now just scroll down to find the Google Map, okay, which is this one here. Now what we want to do, just try to grab this script, copy, and open the F view page search.html.erb. Now right under the sidebar, under the widget, inside here we're going to put it here. Okay, awesome. Now here it's just a Google map with one latitude and longitude and with one markers. What we want is to show all the rooms and all the markers that we need. So here we need to change a little bit. So the first thing we want to do is check if the array of rooms dot length greater than 0. So that means we do have an array. If that is the case, then we do something, otherwise we do something else. Alright. Now if we do have find an array, so for the center of the map, we're going to say the first element of the array, just for example. Alright. And if that is not the case, then you can make it like any value that you like. So for example here, I just make it like a random number, a random latitude and a random longitude. But it's up to you. You can choose any value that you want here. The next thing we want to do is a marker. So here we obviously need to look through the array of the rooms, and for every single one we're going to show the marker. Room.hdo room and the loop. Yep, just make it a bit nice. Alright, so here is a room.longitude and room.latitude. Alright, so we're going to look through all the room in the array, and for every single room we just display, we just create a marker with longitude and latitude belong to that room and just add it to the map. That's simple. Another change we want to do here is in this line. So instead of saying map, we're saying widget. The reason for that is right now we want to display the Google Map into this div have ID widget. That's why. Alright, so far so good. One more change we need to do. So under this line, I just minimize this so easy for us to follow. Okay. What we want to do here is actually we're going to say div.co.md12, and we cover everything in here. So just move this one a bit. Alright. So no big deal here. We actually just put the form and the search result into a row with the columns like this. There is a small change we want to do in the home page, so open the home.html.erb. Now for here, just make a break. So it will look nicer. Open our web browser and go to the home page, and now you can see the first line is separate a little bit to the rooms list. Now let's say we want to search for Hawthorne. Right, it's awesome. So now we got our Google Map just in the right hand side. But the change thing here is we got 3 results, but we have only 2 markers. In fact, actually if you narrow down, right, you can move down a little bit and you can see that we have 3 different markers, just like this one. This one is a bit small, so we're going to fix it. So far so good, except the list here is a bit small, so we're going to make it a bit bigger. So back in our project, going to search.html.erb and looks for the list. Here we're going to say 6 instead of 4, save it. Open a web browser and hit refresh. And here's what we get. We still have a Google Map, which is nice, and also the room is bigger, which is really awesome. Now, as you might notice that when you scroll a bit down, the map is not sticky. Right, what we really want to do is when you scroll up and down, the map will scroll as you follow. Let's make it sticky. Now for the sticky jQueries, I found a very good script from Andrew Henderson from this link here. And he's got a very good script and easy and simple to do for our job. So all you need to do is just copy the script. Open our search.html.erb, and under here we just need to do a script. We don't need this, and paste our script inside here. Alright, and there you go. That's very simple. And also he's make a comment, so it's pretty much easy for you to understand why he does it. Open our web browser and hit refresh. And here's what we get. Can you see that? Once you scroll up and down, it's just sticky at the top and follow as you go, which is very nice and awesome. Alright, so far we've done a huge job, and the last thing we really want to do for the searching function is getting a text box, which is for a search function here on the net bar. So no matter where you are, you can go straight away and search for the location right on the net bar. Let's do it. Back to our project folder and open f view share and underscore netbar.html.erb. What we want to do is we want to add the text field into our net bar. So under line 13 in here, just make a form, and for with the text field, we already done that in the home page. So under views page.home.html.erb, and what we need to do is just copy this form, copy, and put it in here, and don't forget the end tag. That's it. Now we also need to move the class, and it will say navbar form and navbar left commas. Alright, and inside this one, just say div form group. And for the text field, just go back to our home.html.erb, just copy this text field and put it in here. that's exactly the same, so we can use that. Now refresh our web browser, and here's what we get. We got a navbar, and inside a navbar you got a text field. Right, so let's say for example we search for Bold East. What's happening? Awesome. So you can search from here, and it's just redirect you to the Bold East. And here's what we get. Beautiful. Well done, guys. So together we just built a very critical but interesting feature of our application, searching rooms. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next task.